Hi, I'm going to show you some moves you can use with Geom-e-Tree on the iPad. These same moves work on the iPhone. I'm going to use a little tree from our lab to make it easier to see what's happening. I'll show you how to change the angle of the branches, change the relative length of the branches, and change the number of branches at each node throughout the tree. The tree's branches are all separated by the same size angle. You can change that angle by moving one finger up or down on the display. Side-to-side movement doesn't change the angle. Only up and down change the angle. As we go out on a tree's limbs, the branches normally get shorter. The shortening of one branch to the next branch is called the common ratio for the tree. To change the common ratio, put two fingers on the display at the same time and move them apart. This makes the branches shorter relative to the trunk. Moving your fingers together makes the branches longer relative to the trunk. This is called pinching and spreading. This may seem like an illusion, but the tree is always scaled, otherwise the branches would go off the screen. You can see here that the branches are all nearly the same length as the trunk. And here the branches are even longer than the trunk. This tree has two branches at each node. To switch to a three-branch tree, just tap three fingers to the display. You can change the angle or length of this tree all you want. You can tap 2, 3, 4, or 5 fingers on the display at any time to change the number of branches. Okay, now for a couple tips. When you make the branches longer, they'll begin to overlap. You can always double tap to get the tree into a less overlapping position. Double tapping only changes the length, not the angle. Another tip. Be sure that both fingers are on the display when pinching and spreading. If you put the second finger down after you've started moving the first, you'll only be changing the angle. You can put one finger down, then the other before starting to pinch or spread. Just don't move the first finger. So be careful when pinching and spreading. Geom-e-twee, the kids' version of Geom-e-Tree, responds to these same gestures. Let's just change the angle. Change the number of branches. Angle. And we can change the reduction factor, common ratio. Also, you can just tap once in the lower or upper half of the screen to adjust the angle by 1 degree on both programs to make it just right. Geom-e-twee for kids. Okay, this is just a demonstration of tree starting with 5 branches. We'll increase the angle and keep increasing the angle quite a bit. Let's just pinch it down there at that point. And now let's change to 2 branches. Go to the perfect reduction factor, decrease the angle, pinch it down, see what we get. Ooh. That's it.